What name you want to be known by?
Montes Caribbean.
Thank you.
Yeah, our Patrick Montague Montes Caribbean Kitchen. Most people know me now as Montes Caribbean Kitchen, or Montes. Yeah.
Thank you. What is your first language?
Oh, English.
And where do you come from?
Well, originally, born in London, but grew up in Jamaica. So my parents is originally from Jamaica, Kingston, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon. That's where my mom is from Clarendon, my dad is from St. Elizabeth. And I was born in London, but grew up in Jamaica.
Okay, thank you. Can you find any similar things in your country and North Devon?
Well, I think the thing that I find similar is the people, but sometimes the language barrier, because in Jamaica we speak broken English, which they call patois. Like people will say to us like, where you go or where you come from, meaning where you're going or where you're from. But it's the same thing. So moving down to North Devon, I got to readjust the way I speak so that people can understand my language.
Thank you. And do you find any differences in your country and North Devon?
Well, the differences on the side, which is quite good, is that the comparison to Jamaica and here is that the beach, we're living close to the beach in North Devon, likewise the beach in Jamaica, but it's much more a warmer climate. So you can probably just wear a t-shirt and go off to the beach straight. Down in North Devon, you got to be wearing a wetsuit to go into the beach. So that's the similarities of living in North Devon compared to Jamaica. You know, we just need a bit more sunshine down here, and then we won't be going anywhere.
Thank you. And can you tell us the story? How did you come to live to North Devon?
Well, I was working in London for social services, and my wife, which is Angelina, came to do a job there, you know, at an agency, because she was studying nursing at the time. And we met whilst working, and then one thing leads to another. You know, she finished her studies in London, and you know, by this time now we becomes an item, and we spoke about having children, and she said she didn't want to have children in London. She would like to have children in Devon, because Devon is where she originally is from. So we spoke about it, and she said, oh, why not just give it a try, come down on weekends and see what the place is like. So I keep visiting on a regular basis, and then the both of us decide to move down. And that's the reason for me being in North Devon. And since I've been here, I have not looked back, because it's a beautiful place. The people are lovely, and everything else is lovely. Manageable. The people are very polite as well, and they accept me as an individual, as an ethnic person. People accept me and my culture down in North Devon.
Thank you. Well, the next question really is, what do you enjoy the most by living in North Devon? But maybe you answered it already.
Well,
No?
what I enjoy most is the peace and quietness, because living back in London, you've got different vibes in London, where you can go out and you have the music and the type of food as well, because living down in North Devon, you haven't got much black or ethnic people living in North Devon. So when I travel back on a weekend to see family back in London, and I get more of my West Indian culture back in in London, when I come back down here, it's much more peaceful, and the greenery as well, which is really nice. And it's nice to have the children growing up in this part of the world as well, because in London, it's a lot happening in London, and down here is much more peaceful for the youngsters to grow up. I've got 3 children down here, which started school, and they're enjoying it as well. So it's really nice for the youngsters to grow up down here.
Thank you so much. And the last question is, do you find anything difficult in living in North Devon?
Yes, I think we need to have more ethnic food in the supermarket, because if I do want anything such as my own traditional food stuff, I got to go to either Bristol or London to get it. We need to educate people more down this side to say, listen, introduce some of these food stuff down here, because it's quite a few black and minority people living in North Devon now. And that is the complaint at the moment, that they haven't got enough of their food or shops selling their food stuff down here. They got to travel far and wide to get it. But hopefully, somewhere along the line, somebody will put up a shop or start a greengrocer where you can get our type of food, which is like bananas, yam, ackee and saltfish, outdoor bread. That is what we kind of grew up with, I mean, I run a small business here, which is the Monty's Caribbean Kitchen, which I'm trying to extend, step up to another level very soon. But that's another project that I'm working on, so that people can get their food stuff as and when they want it.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Yes, just more cultural activity down here as well, so that we can be involved in these projects like Sunrise. They do the Diversity Festival, which is a good thing, but we need more of us as ethnic group to come out and be a part of it as well.
Thank you so much.